Holy cannoli, it has been a while. How are you all doing? I am back finally with another Transformers video. I know it's been a while, I was on a little break, but today we got some pretty cool news regarding the vehicle modes for Transformers Rise of the Beasts, and I guess some of the characters that you should expect to see in the new movie. And now with all that being said, let's take a look at the Autobots. So here we have Stephen Cable Jr., who is going to be the director of this movie. And yeah, here he is next to the Autobots, and yeah, let's take a look at each individual one of them, starting with Mirage. So here we have Mirage, and as you can see, he is a silver and blue Porsche. Now, he was the Autobot that was seen a lot of during set photos and set videos. Now, I know a lot of fans are displeased with this because Mirage, he never turned into a Porsche. However, Jazz turned into a Porsche in the original G1 cartoon. In fact, this has a very similar color scheme to Jazz from that original G1 cartoon. So yeah, I know for a fact that a lot of fans are not that happy with the fact that this is Mirage and not Jazz, but to me, I don't really care. It looks cool either way. But yeah, to be honest, there isn't really much to say about this vehicle mode other than it's silver and blue, and if you look closely, there is an Autobot symbol on the hood there. And yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I like the vehicle mode. That's really all I have to say, is that I like the vehicle mode. And now taking a look at RC, here we have her in her motorcycle mode. And yeah, it looks cool. I like the red and white on it. But just like Mirage, there isn't really much to talk about with the vehicle mode. But apparently for her Rotb mode, from what I've heard, it's supposed to look somewhat similar to her Transformers Energon look. And basically, the wheels are going to be on her shoulders, and that's really the only significant thing I've seen, so yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's basically it for RC. I think she looks cool, and yeah, let's move on to Bumblebee. And so here we have Bumblebee right here, and he's going for sort of an off-road look to his Camaro mode. Now, when I first heard that he's gonna look something like this, like before we got official set photos of what his vehicle mode's gonna look like, I was a little meh on the whole idea of him being off-road. Because me personally, I don't really think an off-road look sort of matches Bumblebee that well. But looking at it here, I could say it looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty decent for now, and the keyword is pretty decent. I don't fully love this yet, but I have a feeling that over time it might grow on me, so yeah. And yeah, I like how the big wheels look. I like the top roof headlights, I guess you could say. But yeah, again, it's pretty decent, but I have a feeling it's gonna probably grow on me later. And now let's take a look at Optimus Prime. And so here we have Optimus Prime, and he is probably my favorite out of all these vehicle modes so far. And no, it's not due to the fact that, oh, it's Optimus Prime, of course it's gonna be my favorite. No. I think this vehicle mode actually looks really, really cool for Optimus Prime. But just like Bumblebee, when I first saw this, I was a little meh on the whole thing. But again, just like Bumblebee, it did grow on me later as I saw it more and more. And yeah, overall, I think this is one of my favorite Optimus Prime truck modes. But yeah, I love all the silver bits on this vehicle mode. Like that, I believe it's called the wind vane at the top of the windows. That silver piece at the top of the windows looks pretty cool. I do like the addition of the bull bar in front of the grille. I think that looks really, really cool for Optimus Prime. And if you look closely in the middle, you can see the Autobot symbol right there, and yeah, that looks pretty nice. However, I think it would have been better if it was placed on the sides of the truck that would later become his shoulders, because that's where the Autobot symbols usually are on Optimus Prime, usually his shoulders, at least for the G1 design. And speaking of the Rotb mode, from what I've heard for the Rotb mode, unfortunately we don't have any pictures, but from what I've heard, it is basically that Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime design, with some minor differences, I guess. So that's nice to hear, because that is one of my favorite Optimus Prime designs I have ever seen. And yeah, that's basically it for the Optimus Prime truck mode. I think it looks really, really nice. And yeah, that's basically it. I really love this Optimus Prime truck mode. I really, really love it, and I can't wait to see it in action in the new Transformers Rise of the Beast movie. Anyways, let's talk about the elephant in the room, this van. Now, when I first saw this on previous set photos, I thought, oh, this is probably like some sort of stunt vehicle or something that's gonna get destroyed later. But no, apparently it is an Autobot, so that's something. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you ask me, I believe that this vehicle mode is Wheeljack. That's really the only option I can think of when it comes to which Autobot this might be, because Wheeljack is basically confirmed to be in the movie. However, that was really the only news we got, is that he's confirmed to be in the movie, and well, that was it. We didn't get any sort of description on what his vehicle mode or robot mode might look like. But yeah, I'd have to guess that this vehicle mode is indeed Wheeljack. It has to be. And I'm not really so sure if this vehicle mode would be the right choice for Wheeljack. I mean, I can kind of sort of see it, but I would have much preferred if he was his regular race car mode. I mean, they could have at least made the paint scheme, instead of white and brown, they could have made it red and green to make it sort of resemble Wheeljack a bit more, but I don't know. Whatever the case, if this vehicle mode is indeed Wheeljack, let's just hope that the robot mode sort of resembles Wheeljack a lot more. And yeah, that is basically it for all the Autobot vehicle modes, and yeah, overall, I think they look pretty cool. Optimus Prime would probably have to be my most favorite, and well, if that is indeed Wheeljack, he's probably my least favorite. And now that we have all that out of the way, let's take a look at the Terracon vehicle modes. And so here we have the Terracons, that being Scourge, Nightbird, and well, someone else, but we'll get to that later. Let's first take a look at Nightbird. So here we have Nightbird in her vehicle mode, and correct me in the comment section down below if I'm wrong, but I do believe this is a Nissan GTR, I believe. Whatever the case, I think this look of the vehicle mode as well as the color scheme works well for a character like Nightbird, who was in the original G1 cartoon as sort of this like robot ninja thing that ended up turning bad or something like that. I don't know, I forgot, but Nightbird is a G1 character. And yeah, I think it works. The purple on the rims I think looks really cool, as well as the side view mirrors, I believe those are. The sort of bronze pink on the bottom side and front of the vehicle mode looks really cool. And the sort of very dark gray for the rest of the car mode I think looks really cool as well. And that's pretty much it for Nightbird. Again, just like with Mirage and RC, there isn't really too much to talk about, other than I think it works well for a character like Nightbird. And now talking about Scourge, we got a few things to cover. First off, I gotta say, I really love this truck mode. I think it looks so cool. It really looks like something from Mad Max. I really love it. And it does give me sort of Dark of the Moon Megatron vibes. I don't know about you, but I do get those type of vibes. And yeah, this looks scary cool. I love the double smokestacks. I can see the chains in the back. He has like 3 wind vanes. Why? I don't know, and I don't care. It looks cool. I do also like the bull bar or the grill guard. Again, I don't really know the proper name for it, but if you look closely, you can actually see the Terracon symbol on the grill, as well as various Autobot, Decepticon, probably some Maximal and Predacon symbols on the grill itself. And if you remember Scourge's character description, you would know that apparently he does have different Autobot, Decepticon, Maximal, Predacon logos tattooed on him, and those are the different Transformers that he's taken down and killed, and he has like burned their insignia or whatever on him or something like that, which I think is really cool. But yeah, overall I think Scourge just looks really cool. He looks really mean, vicious, and yeah, you could tell he is going to be a big threat in this movie. So yeah. And the last vehicle mode we're going to talk about today is this black and orange tow truck. Now, to be honest, I don't really have much of a clue as to who this might be, but from what I've heard, I think this character is supposed to be Hunger. Now, if you don't know who Hunger is, he was actually a G1 character that was the leader of the Terracons, and all the Terracons would combine to form Abominus. Now, that's probably just a rumor. I could be wrong. This could end up being someone else, but from what I heard, this might be Hunger. And yeah, I think this tow truck looks pretty cool. There isn't too much to say other than it looks like an orange and black tow truck. And yeah, that's actually, yeah, that is basically it for Hunger, or supposedly supposed to be Hunger. I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I think overall these vehicle modes for the Autobots and Terracons look really cool. I don't know if the Decepticons are going to be revealed anytime soon. I kind of hope they are. I also hope we get to see the Maximals and Predacons. That'd be really cool as well. But yeah, everything looks cool. It's just that van for the Autobots that's supposedly supposed to be Wheeljack, I think at least. I don't know. I think that kind of looks a little to be honest, but we'll have to see. Maybe the robot mode looks really cool. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, these vehicle modes look really cool and I can't wait to see them in action. And yeah, the more and more I see these vehicle modes, the more and more I'm like super excited for the movie. And yeah, that's basically going to do it for this video. So if you liked the video, click the like button. If you want, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And click the notification bell so you won't miss videos like this. And I'll see you all in the next video. So as always, stay home, stay safe, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you all so much for watching and bye-bye.